Hey Harmonizers, welcome to this video. This is a little kind of overview of some of the things going on in Florida. So this little part here is pretty exciting. This is me working with my brand new thoroughbred, Callaway King. He's an off-the-track thoroughbred that is for the 2022 Thoroughbred Makeover. And I'm doing a ottb Liberty restart on him. And that means I'm using no tools whatsoever other than cookies for positive reinforcement. So we're not using any rope, any halter, we're not using any whip, we're not even using a round pen, and I'm retraining him and gonna do his first rides completely at Liberty starting like this. So I was able to get 4 sessions done with him while I was in Florida, and we ended up finishing on this note of being able to get to the mounting block and have him stand quietly at the mounting block. That's my sweater that I put on him there, and having him learn how to take a cookie at the side, getting ready for that mounting block work. So I didn't actually get on him on our 4th session, but I'm pretty excited. I've come back home to Canada now. We'll be home for a couple of weeks for Christmas and New Year's, and then I'll be back in Florida, and I'm excited to get going with his training again and plan to get his first rides done under saddle. So his ottb Liberty restart will be available through our Harmony Horsemanship Academy. If you go to harmonyhorsemanshipacademy.com, you can find the ottb Liberty restart. I've done this before, and so it's already there available, and we'll be adding his full sessions to that, where you can take a look and see what's going on. So he did really well. I was so excited. This is how we just finished off our last session, getting a few little treats there, having a good visit together, and then I end up just turning him back out. So I'm pretty fortunate that his paddock is right beside where the riding ring is, so I literally just go at Liberty to put him back out, as you can see. And I thought it was really nice that when I put him back out, instead of running off to go back to his buddies Alyssa and Elon, he actually stops and kind of checks in with me before he heads back out to his friends. And he's been a little bit of a skittish horse to work with, so I'm really excited to see the progress that he's doing there. Lots of fun stuff going on. With little Mr. Elon, he's been starting to learn some of his big boy moves. So here is him starting to learn a little bit of haunches in. So I'm asking him to bring his hip to the left and also try to get his bend to the left. So it's difficult stuff that he's learning how to do. We're just getting the basics down pat. He's only had like really simple moves, so we're just starting to get these different things in, and then also starting to learn how to do some trot leg yielding, which he thought was a little bit frustrating. So here's him kind of rushing a little bit, not really understanding what I'm asking him to do, and then he starts to realize, oh, okay, that leg means to move over and not go faster, and he starts to come off my leg and gives me the first couple little steps of trot leg yield off to the side. So he's starting to piece together the little bits. And then here is little Miss Evelyn gonna go for a little pony ride on Mr. Elon. So this is probably the most rewarding part, is that when you train a horse, or in this case, gentle former wild Mustang, to the point that your little 2-year-old can get on and have a pony ride nice and safely. That's my helper Rita beside me there. And this is probably the most rewarding part. You know, he was wild. He was literally living wild less than a year ago, because he wasn't even captured until February of 2021, and this is just December of 2021, so it hasn't even been a full year yet, and he was wild before, and now he's giving a pony ride to my little 2-year-old girl. So that just warms my heart a lot. I thought this part's really cute. Here you can see Evelyn is starting to learn how to ask for stop. Okay, her reins are super up in the air. She is not the best at it, but she's starting to figure it out. And then I'm teaching her to just click with her tongue, like a kind of noise, to get the horse to go. So she's learning how to do that. There she's asking Elon to stop again with the reins up in the air, just being super ridiculously cute. She did find the riding a ring a little bit boring. She was like, Mommy, where are the poles? Where are the noodles? Like, what's going on? Because she's used to having all the obstacles from home to walk around, and bridges and stuff. And I did bring some things with me down to Florida, because I don't have at the place where I board, they only have those barrels. They don't really have any other obstacles. They don't have any jumps or anything. So I did bring some of my stuff down as well. We managed to get out to the beach for a ride, which was super fun. So this is Lissy out for a bridleless ride. I will do a separate video with more of the footage and kind of show you some of the behind the scenes, getting her and Elon adjusted to the water and kind of some of the stuff we did. But this is us going out for a little bridleless walk there on the beach. We actually picked a really nice day to go to the beach. It wasn't ridiculously windy and it was pretty nice. When I took Alicia to the beach for her first time, which was the last time I was in Florida, which is way back in 2020, before the world went to heck in a handbasket with the pandemic, we went in February and we had a day at the beach. It was the only day we had, and it was so cold. I was bundled up and I had I even had my ear warmer on and whatnot. So today was actually beautiful, riding around in a t-shirt, no ear warmer on this time. And last time we were here at the beach, she did Liberty on the beach, but we hadn't yet done enough bridleless to ride bridleless on the beach other than a little bit of walking. So this time we were actually walk trot cantering on the beach bridleless, which was super cool and fun to have that as a little challenge. You can see she's doing her little transitions there. I'm hoping when I come back in January that we will be working on some jumping and plan to go to the World Equestrian Center to do a jumping competition there. Elon's goal is going to be developing some more of his more advanced skills, his lateral work, and just getting that more confident and starting to get that collection piece. And I showed you the first little bit of that trot leg yield and how ugly that is now, and hopefully that will be getting more smooth as time goes on when I come back down to Florida. And of course his journey is still completely bitless. I just haven't felt the need to transition him to a bit, and we'll keep exploring that. So you can see Lissy's doing super awesome on the beach, and we had a lot of fun there. I was very happy at home. The horses have really settled in. This is them in their paddock, Elon and Lissy just kind of chilling, hanging out, enjoying the sunshine. Little Miss Evelyn helping with their feed buckets for supper, taking them out there. And I did shave both my horses, but I left their legs intact with the fur because they will be coming home in March, which can still be kind of chilly in Canada. So I didn't want to buzz their legs and then have them be freezing cold when they got home. King there settling in. We've got King, Alicia, and Elon. They're all getting along super well, so I'm so happy about that. King is not shaved because I don't have the relationship with him yet to do that, so he's just got his full coat there. Little Miss Evelyn being super cute, helping out with the hay. And I thought this was a really cute part because Elon, when I first got him and we were first getting used to the paddock, he used to pin his ears at Evelyn. I think he wasn't really sure what to make of this little tiny human getting a little too close to him. And now she can feed him hay, and it is the cutest thing ever. She just peels out these little pieces of hay and offers them to him. So I just think that's super good progress for Elon and kind of shows just how far he's come. Not just in his riding, but in that handling, that he can be so gentle with Evelyn and not be worried about her at all. And he's so cute. He just takes the little hay from her hand, and they're doing really, really well together. She really likes him now, and she gets to ride him in Florida, so that just makes for a nice, happy experience. That bail, by the way, $277 in Florida. When at home, that bail would probably cost like $90 Canadian. So definitely more expensive in Florida. Here's a little look at how they do grain with the horses. They have these kind of little outdoor stalls where the horses get tucked in, and then some of the fields are just open like that. Some delicious food while we're in Florida on the beach. We had a lovely time. Evelyn enjoying her mac and cheese. So open and really feels very normal in Florida. So we definitely enjoyed our slice of normal, being at the beach, being at the restaurants, and then of course my parents living in the villages. So we definitely went to the pool and enjoyed our time there, eating alongside at the resort style area in the villages, and just enjoying a lot of time outside together. Here's a little look at the villages at one of the resort pools, and just a wonderful time in the sun. Mr. King getting his footsies done. He had some pretty big chips on his feet from the shoes that kind of came off, and then their feet are kind of brittle after that. So the farrier helped clean him up and get his little feet done. We had Alicia nearby to stand to help make sure he would stand nice and quietly. And his feet are looking much better now, and with the purple stuff on them to help make sure that no bacteria gets in. We don't want him getting any abscesses. But the horses were doing really well. They actually built this little hay shelter there. Elon just pushes him around the corner, make sure that King knows that he is still the big man on campus. Elon is still the boss. This part, super funny. This is Rita playing with my daughter Evelyn as we were getting ready to go. This is the last time we were at the barn. We went in the morning, one more session before we flew out. Here's a little clip on the plane, baby Melina with Rita there, little Miss Evelyn. And now we are back in Canada. Evelyn went to go see her pony when we got home. So we'll be here for Christmas and New Year's, and then we'll be heading back to Florida to show you guys more updates down there. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.